Hey, Martha here with HistoryIT. I'm going to share a quick walkthrough of a couple digital museums we've created with our sorority and fraternity chapter partners and talk about a few ways you can use your history to help with recruitment, new member education, and alumni engagement. What you're seeing here is the digital museum we created in partnership with KU Sigma Kappa. HistoryIT works with chapters across the country to digitally preserve their history and share their stories in digital museums just like this one. These sites are hosted through our Odyssey preservation software, and if you choose to make yours public, anyone with an internet connection can search and explore what it means to belong to your chapter. So, how can you showcase that your chapter offers unique, memorable moments? You highlight traditions and meaningful shared experiences throughout your chapter's history. Something as simple as an archival image gallery can showcase how you've created these special, fun memories for members for decades. And that can really make an impact when it comes to recruitment. Here, we can see the friendships that Pi Beta Phi at Mizzou has fostered for well over a century. Digital museums also provide the opportunity to share your stories and materials through curated interactive experiences. So things like exhibits, timelines, and biographies of prominent alumni. Exhibits can be used to tell any story you'd like to share. So the story of your founding or the history of your philanthropic efforts. Some chapters talk about their awards or traditions like Big Little reveals or Greek Week. In this example from Alpha Phi, Indiana, they're celebrating and sharing the history of the chapter house, which dates back to a time when women couldn't have their own bank account or credit card. By highlighting traditions and the unique once-in-a-lifetime experience of living in a chapter house, you're generating excitement about being a part of history. Timelines are a great way to share milestones in your chapter's history. Here's an example of how Alpha Phi at Purdue is sharing their major moments. By using filters like these, you can share your history in the context of your headquarters, campus history, or even world history more broadly. Presenting your chapter's history in this dynamic way can help new members make connections between the chapters and headquarters history that much more apparent and relevant from an early start in their membership. That can translate to a higher new member retention and potentially higher involvement rates after college as well. Within the timeline, events can be linked to items from various collections. So just as an example to dive into here, you can see that this moment on the timeline has related materials. You can just click to learn more. Then you're able to dive deeper through strategic metadata tagging. You can see those metadata fields down here. You can tag things like people, events, themes, dates, and really create connections between items in the archive and really give your audience an immersive way to explore your history. If you click on any of these metadata tags, you're going to be linked to other related items in the archive that also have these tags. So just as an example, if you wanted to find more materials related to chapter events, just click here. Having a strategic metadata plan in place and a system that allows you to share your historical materials in an interactive way helps to build connections between various items. Here you can see there are photos, scrapbooks, and newspaper clippings. You can even include videos, jewelry, or other objects. And while a picture really is worth 1,000 words, by using this variety of materials, you're able to tell a more dynamic, layered story about your history. Telling that more complete story is what can really be powerful when engaging potential new members and when informing their parents about the chapter experience. This type of storytelling can also be helpful when you're educating new members and working to build that strong sense of belonging. Not to mention, it gives you an opportunity to connect with all of the alumni mentioned and tagged in each item. Speaking of alumni and alumni, your digital museum can honor and recognize the accomplishments and contributions of prominent members who have made an impact in the chapter, in their community, or maybe even on a national or international level. You can see here how Phi Delta Theta at Auburn University has done just that. Highlighting your notable alumni can help showcase how your chapter supports growth and success among its members. That can go a long way with potential new members and their parents. A great way to save and share the memory of every member is through digital preservation of composites. Here's Phi Mu at LSU's Digital Composite Archive. They've preserved 62 of their composites dating back to 1957. You can search the site by name, year, or by officer position. Let's start with a name search, say Faye Wilkerson. Here you can see all of the composites that Faye appears in. Let's click into that 1978-79 composite. Here you can see that year, Faye Wilkerson was the chapter Panhellenic delegate. If you click into that tag, you'll be able to see all of the members who have held that position over the years. You can, of course, also scroll through all of the composites in the digital archive. Just click Composites here in the menu. Then you can click on any composite that might interest you and click into each person to learn more. Your composites can be a helpful tool for educating potential and new members, and again, their parents, about the breadth of your chapter's history. It can also be a helpful networking tool for alumni and recent graduates who are trying to revisit or make new connections within your chapter. So, to sum it up, whether you're looking to celebrate a chapter milestone, safeguard your history from aging or natural disasters, or maybe you're looking for new ways to share your chapter experience during recruitment while also connecting with alumni, digital preservation offers a solution for all of that, and we're here to help. So please give us a shout if you have any questions. If you want to dive in a bit further, we're always happy to connect. Thanks so much for watching.